Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. Shuck to the air right away. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. Now inside the 25. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 47 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Shuck. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cole Bishop. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Loose past the 35. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play after being backed up. 61 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the tack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stearns.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week.
So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up?
And the pressure, too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his first touchdown this year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Shuck. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Olave is the motion man. Shuck to throw on 2nd down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return is Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Allen. Rolling right. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight. So he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. A gain of 48.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. One more time going up top with Allen. Oh, a loose football. The Saints have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And this will be a Saints 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7. He'll step up and run, and he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
York, good on the extra point. The Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. Allen working from the pistol. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 24 now, here's second and a couple. Allen to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Prater's extra point is good. And the Bills will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's second and 2. Now Shuck. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New Orleans. Looking to throw, here is Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This one complete to Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10. Once more, Shuck. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. To the air again is Shuck. inside the 10. It is caught, and he's going to be brought down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes in a lot of cases.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. Still on the move. Inside. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. York, good on the extra point. And the Saints get it back to within 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A run up the middle with Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And he is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second down, Shuck. That's deep for Olave. He's got it. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 41 yards. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's first and goal. To the air is Shuck. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It is brought in the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. The Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we're gonna get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. and Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And their lead remains at 2. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown Buffalo. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Shuck looking to throw on first down. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. James Cook, the intended target. And now it's going to be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. On first down, Shuck. Open man down the field, it's Olave. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On play action, Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Allen working from the pistol. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. On first and 10, it's Cook. Now Cook loses the football. The Saints have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now it's York for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Saints will up the lead to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield. first down. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and inches. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. Cook. Touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get to glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A give up the middle with Kamara. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. That's Palmer, the man in motion. It's 3rd down, and here is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck, picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Cook, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. On the handoff, this is Cook, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. A run out of the gun with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got it at about the 8, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. They're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So, Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. That one out wide for Kamara.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Saints 1st down. On play action, it's Shuck. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done.
late score. It's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion. To the air again is Shuck. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.